Hello and welcome to Maggie's Fun Time. This is Magzie and we are back here on Feed the Beast Direwolf 1.12 edition. As you can hear, I am sick. Last week, right before Thanksgiving, my son gave me his cold. So you will have to excuse the congested voice here. And then I had to cook Thanksgiving dinner, which basically wiped me out. And then sickness plus my Crohn's just kept me basically out of commission the entire weekend, so I did not get to do a recording Friday either. But I wanted to do some recordings today for you guys, even though my voice is horrible. Also in the background, my heater is running because it's 2 in the morning. It's really cold here. Let's get our sandwich going. Alright. So, those notes out of the way. This is another video. And today we'll be talking about how to make infinite leather. So you never have to go out farming for leather again. Alright. So, this trick will require you to use the drying rack here. Alright. And on here is everything that is in JEI that you can put on the drying rack and actually convert into stuff. Now, we can look up drying racks. So let's go ahead and spawn us one again real quick. And if we go to uses here, you can dry noodles, you can make jerky out of it. Monster jerky, beef jerky, chicken jerky, bacon jerky, mutton jerky, rabbit jerky, fish jerky, salmon jerky, all the different kinds of fish. I don't know about using puffer fish. You can turn slime balls into a speed buff eatable item. That, yeah. Ugh. Some of them have different benefits. As you can see, this one has speed, the blue one has jump, the purple one has luck, the health boost from the congealed blood, fire resistance from the magma slime. Excuse me, guys. And then the 8 minutes here. Dried brick from clay, dried clay from clay blocks. You can dry out sponges on here, and any sapling on there will make a dead bush. Okay. Oh, in case you need the dried pasture seed for some reason, whatever. Alright. So, that is the drying rack there. But we're only interested in this version of it right here. Now, any of these items over top can be cooked using the raw form. So, I have two methods over here. The first method here, put two, well, it doesn't have to be two, but any paired sheep, as long as it's more than two. I usually try to keep them in even numbers, and you put them next to some kind of a feeder. I'm using the industrial foregoing feeder just to show it off for you guys. That's the industrial foregoing is the replacement for Mine Factory Reloaded, just to let you guys know. And then the animal baby separator, which just pulls baby animals out through here, and that keeps them over on this side. You can do this with anything right here. If you don't want to use machines, you can actually set up right here a an egg farm. You know how to do that. You just a hopper, have spawned a bunch of eggs on there. Now there's a count limit now on them, and they'll start dying if you have too many in one spot. So just be mindful of that. You might want to make it like a little bit bigger, like a 2x2 area for your chickens. And just have them all feeding into one hopper. They'll just feeding into the dispenser, and just shoot the eggs out this way. and then the eggs will break. They'll produce baby chickens, which will grow up. Now, I could not find a machine that kills baby chicken or adult animals. So I am using the actual Dreadthorn. Now I'm using the floating form. It doesn't have to be the floating form. You can put a piece of dirt block here and then plant that down. It does have to be linked up to some mana in order for it to work. So I got an everlasting little thing here just to show off this. And this will only kill adult animals, which is what we want. And then I have a hopper hawk here, putting in here just to show off some magic stuff. There's other hoppers that will gather in an area. It's not just this. So I think there's one from Actual Editions ranged collector, and it will also collect in an area. So just be mindful. You don't have to use this one. I have not found another way to kill the adult animals though, so it will have to be this. So you will have to get into some Botania. The Dreadthorn itself, I will show you guys, and you just saw it work. If we hit R here, it is shimmering mystical black petals, or I guess you can use the mushrooms now, and the cyan mystical petals, and then a redstone root, and that'll give you the Dreadthorn. There's no fancy runes or anything like that, just this. That's it. So the redstone root is any grass and redstone. A crafting table, which means you will require to do some, and then that'll give you this. Now the range is this. This is the range. So this line here, if one of these was to jump up on this block here, they would get killed by that thing. All right. So that's the range of it. It's super long range. So and I couldn't extend this out more. I was going to try to extend it out more, but my infinite pool is right here, and I kind of wanted to keep that here. So I couldn't extend this out more. You might want to give them just a little bit more room, at least a 2x2 area, 3x3, something like that. And any mob. I chose. Now you could do cows and get double dipped on this production here, but I would choose a mob that produces 2 items. So either chickens, sheep, or cows, either one. And then you're already producing leather, so I don't know if I would do cows. Although you could try to milk them. This guy will milk and collect wool off of these guys. That's why they're all naked. So you can put one of these down. This is just a rancher. Excuse me. You have to empty this out using some pipes or whatever. And it will milk also. So when they turn to adults, it might be able to milk them before they die. I don't know. We'll see. If you move it a little bit closer to over here a little bit, it'll milk these 2 in here whenever it can. So stop jumping in there, man. So that's that setup. The fish thing, there's other things I have in here. The 2 other things that I found that will auto fish. I am using this one. This one worked the best for me. Now you guys can use whichever one you want. This does not require power, but you will have to make some aqua chow. Now there are different types of aqua chow. I'm not spelling this right. Aqua chow, there we go. There is the regular aqua chow here. Hit enter here. Shoot. R. Which is just bread, sawdust, and any slime ball. And you can use rice slime balls, so you don't have to actually go find slimes. You can grow rice for this and turn it into the rice slime ball if it pops up again. That is the recipe for it. You can also use a water bottle. And it gives you 4. And then if you want the fluxed, which is what I'm using, you'll need the rich first. And that requires you going to the nether and getting some nether wart. And then you just put that in an energetic infuser and it'll make the fluxed for you. Sawdust, that means that you will need to make a saw and cut your wood down, but you get a lot more wood, a lot more planks from a saw anyway, so you might want to go ahead and do that one. And once you have set up a way to collect the actual raw products, you want to set up this. Now I do have a creative energy cell here just to fill this with the power. As you can see here, I have speed upgrades in here. This is the only thing you need in here. I've got it all the way upgraded to resonant, but you only need hardened. All right, you only need hardened, and you just set that up. Set it up like that, and I put the production upgrades back in here, and you just feed into this. You have that feed into this. Now, if you do want the actual food also, you can feed into a separate drawer and have it feed into the drawer and also into here. Or feed the output of this into a drawer and also into this thing here. Now, this is the only way I got this to be able to pull out of here. Any other side would not do that. I don't know if I was just doing it wrong. But and you do need just a servo here, nothing special, just disable the redstone. Once it's on here, it's queued up as production, and it won't pull out because it's in production. And then when this pops off, as you can see here, I have 6 already in here. And that is strictly from this. Now, the way this works is this bad boy right here. Gain additional food when cooking. This will double your food. So whatever amount of food that you gather, put it in here and it doubles it. And then that gets put into these. And you can set these up multiple. You don't have to have this just as one. You can set up multiple racks all the way down the line here. You can feed them out of the back into whatever storage you have available to you at that point in time. I need a little bit more drink because my voice is raw. Oh man, sorry guys. I am going to do a little bit more of these guides. I do want to do some more Skyrim. I'm trying to fiddle with the settings to get that done right, so it'll stop doing its little what happens is the video records at like 20 to 25 instead of 30 where it's supposed to, but the audio still records at 30. Since the audio is at 30 frames, okay, that's not actually accurate. Okay, say a video is 25 minutes long, all right? The video records at 25 or 20 to 25 frames. The audio is always going to be that 25 minutes long. However, that's based on a 30-minute capped FPS. So it makes the video a little shorter than the audio, and that is driving me bananas. All right. So it's not any of my mods or anything like that. It's just, I think it's because Skyrim is 32-bit and not 64-bit. So I don't know. But I'm gonna fiddle with the settings. I'm gonna do some test recordings and see if I can get that figured out. I wanna like write down the exact settings, because every time my kids play my game in the living room, and it switches back, and then I play it in here, it like messes with the settings for some reason. I don't know. It drives me bananas. Anyway, that has nothing to do with Minecraft. I just wanted to let you guys know that. So, let's just see this right here. We just did it. There's 7. Another one on there. There we go. I wanted it to complete to show you guys that. So, Any one of these will double in the actual furnace here, so you don't have to worry about that. And that's infinite leather, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you like this episode, make sure you smack that like button. If you subscribe to my channel, I'll send you notifications when I have new videos out. You guys can come check them out, see if you like them. If you do like this video and you want to share it with friends, tell them that you like it. There's a share tab down below. Click on the share tab, copy the link, post it on your Facebook, Twitter, wherever you do those social media. If you have any tips, tricks, or comments, put them down in the comments down below. I'll see you guys on the next episode. Don't forget to set your notification settings for my channel. See you guys later.